I'm going to give you the top 5 immune boosters that you never heard of, that are all plant-derived and natural. But before I do that, first I'm saying I'm not a medical doctor. It's not medical advice. It's based on my personal experiences for informational and educational purposes only. So immune boosters, why would you need an immune booster? Well, if you are in a situation where possibly you're being exposed to mold, or you have chronic food sensitivities, or you have toxic burden, or there's some type of chronic infection, something like that, then it'd be possible that an immune booster would be helpful for you. But if you're still eating all the wrong foods, living in a house that has mold, etc., then often immune boosters will make things worse if it's a severe situation already. So you got to be aware. If the person's chronically triggered, okay, then you probably don't want to take all these supplements, okay? But the first one, okay, that has been the most helpful of all, which is a little bit hard to find, is raw bovine colostrum. Raw bovine colostrum, okay? And you could look on realmilk.com, call all the farmers in your local area, because it is not available online. I mean, if you try to buy it online, it's $180 a gallon and they'll ship it to you. But if you go to realmilk.com and call all the farmers in the states surrounding you, you should be able to find someone. I've done it every time, right? I've done it countless times when I moved. So this is where you get raw colostrum. Number 2 immune booster is going to be Immuno-LP20. Never heard of this one, right? It's by Swanson, okay? Swanson Vitamins. Immuno-LP20 is a very, very unique product. It is actually heat-killed Lactobacillus plantarum, HK137. In this, when you kill the lactobacillus, it releases a certain chemical. And when the person consumes these heat-killed Lactobacillus plantarum, the immune system has a significant reaction to it, a positive reaction where it boosts regulatory T cells, so it makes a person less sensitive to foods, to environmental things, to other allergens, etc. And then on top of that, it also goes ahead and stimulates natural killer cells, right? So another awesome immune booster is Fucoidan, Fucoidan, right? Fucoidan is another good immune booster. That one boosts natural immune cell activity, but it also calms down the mast cells. And then we got Arabinogalactan. It's a product from FiberAid, called FiberAid from Swanson, all right? Arabinogalactan calms down the immune cells, the mast cells, but it also boosts regulatory T cells and boosts the natural killer cells, okay? And then the last one is going to be beta-glucan, okay? Get the one from algae, okay? You got to get beta-glucan from algae. And I believe the product's from Synergy. It's on Amazon, but it's beta-glucan from algae. This one does a whole host of things. It boosts different immune cells, calms down the mast cells, gets the regulatory T cells back in balance. So these are the top 5 immune boosters that I use with clients, and you really don't need to go much further than this. The last one I'll throw out there is Propolis, okay? Propolis is another really good one, and I get that from Eco Bee Farm. If you want to use these, though, the key point is you can't use them all together. You got to use one day, one the next day. You got to go through a rotation. You got to find the right dose that actually stimulates the immune response. So you got to have a pretty high dose and then rotate it. Like, for example, with the Immuno-LP20, I would do three times a week, right? With the Propolis, I would be doing 6 3 times a week. With the colostrum, I'd be doing 8 ounces. With the Arabinogalactan, I'd get up to 3 scoops, And with the Fucoidan, I would stick it no more than 2, though, because that's strong stuff. If you got the Fucoidan extract. So these are things that you want to consume, yes, but you want to rotate them and go through them. And I'll explain more in future videos how to use these immune boosters. But if you have questions, reach out to me. My website is endsickness.org. Thanks for watching. Take care.